So I'm on my long Sunday run. I've gone back up to Yorkshire, which is where I'm from, and doing a 2-hour long run, practicing with my kit. It's absolutely gorgeous here, so at the moment I'm in the woods, but hopefully you'll be able to see some incredible views in a minute. So let me talk to you about the long run in a mo. So one of the best things about a long run, and especially in the trails, is that you can just kind of find beautiful hikes and turn them into a running trail. And as you can see, you get to take in all the absolutely beautiful surroundings. So you can have a little mini adventure, and I like to try and discover new areas, get a train out somewhere, or hire a car, go a bit further afield, go abroad if I can, and see what's out there, discover something new. Maybe you come across an amazing cafe at the end, get the best food, and just relax and rejuvenate. Going along the Minster Way, there's a really lovely route. It's quite far, obviously just doing a little bit, just gone through a beautiful village called Millington. So up a hill and then round and down, so it's coming along after about an hour and 5. There's another road to go. See you soon. Made it to the top of the climb. I don't know how well you can hear me because of the wind, but I had to walk most of it because it's pretty steep. 200 metres for it. I mean, it doesn't sound a lot, but when it's pretty much walking up rocks and stairs, it's hard to run that. But really good. Felt great, not too tired. Obviously, you can still speak, so it's good. Still at easy-ish pace. I've taken some, like a little naked bar. I thought that would be great for keeping me fueled, but I don't really like gels. They just don't work with my tummy, and guaranteed you I'll be crapping myself on the course. So yeah, keep it natural. Lots of water. Yeah, feeling good. I'm going to continue. See you in a bit. Oh, there we are. Rambler's Rest. Perfect.
Hey, it's Mary, your fabulous host here on this new running journey. So welcome back again for another week. This week I wanted to talk to you about my new training plan, which I have just started. This is it. And I thought I'd kind of give you a rundown of basically what I'm doing, and maybe hopefully it will help you too. This is something that I have created myself. Look, I'm not a PT, and I certainly haven't worked as one. As I say, I only started running in August, but this is based on my half marathon training plan, plus I have a mentor, so I've been working with them to kind of get the best of both, but also working with myself. Like, after a while, I think you realise yourself, what you're capable of, and where you really need to push yourself. And sometimes you just have to swallow that bitter pill and you have to push that bit harder. And that's really what, for me, training is about. It's about the next level, pushing yourself, because you want to give yourself like a lot of work and you want to push yourself to the limit, so that come race day, if I'm honest, it's not that it's the easiest day, but it's certainly the day where you're putting everything into practice. You've manifested that you're either going to win the race or you're going to finish the race and you're going to achieve that goal, but you are essentially going to have a fun day out of it. You're not going to be like, oh man, I've got another hard slog here, because all the hard work was done. You know, you've practiced, you've kind of trained your mind, your body, your soul, your gut. Something we'll have to definitely talk about is your gut. That's for another day. So I thought I'd share with you basically what I'm doing, kind of run through each thing and why we're doing it. So to start off, I'm doing a 12-week plan, and that's just because I had kind of come out of doing, as I say, a half marathon in April. I had another race not so long ago in Wales, which was kind of a trail race. It's like a 20k, Brecon Beacons, which was really good fun, which was a great taster actually for probably what I'm going to be doing in September. So this is a 12-week training plan. Some people need longer, they want 16 weeks, some people want 18, some people can do 10. I think each to their own, and for me this is what I can actually do because I'm starting it now. So that's what I'm going to do. Basically Sundays I've put as my long run day. So a long run, I'm going to keep that fairly easy and not really exert myself to the limit where I'm doing like really fast. I'm not trying to race like at the speed that I would on the day. It's just really, long runs are really about getting all the miles in, and endurance is about like time on the feet, making sure that you're capable and you're okay to do it. It's also a really good day to practice fueling strategies. So for example, how much water you want to take on board, you're going to need a pee stop, that sort of thing. But food as well. Can you have gels? Can you have solid food? Like for me, gels are a no-no. Like it just doesn't work. Like, you want to see me in the bushes? Like give me a gel. So yeah, I have to have solid food, but squishy food, sometimes like mash up a banana, because obviously when you're running and you're maybe a little bit out of breath, like you don't want to be chewing away and be like, so it's a really good day to practice miles on the feet and food. So Sunday, long day. Monday I have as a rest day. Now I call it the rest day because actually I'm not running, but I'm doing like strength and conditioning. So I'm doing about 30 minutes. I fit it into my morning. Personally, I'm a morning person and I will be up at sort of 6:30. I'll do a 30 to 45 minute session. Now I try not to exert myself so much because obviously I need to keep myself like fairly recovered. Otherwise, if you're constantly damaging your muscles, they're not going to repair and become stronger. Same with your bones. So I try and do like specific workouts. Mondays I tend to do like core work, strength work, ab work. It's kind of a whole body, but mostly around the core. And then the rest of the day, so I can choose. I'll probably go for a walk. I'm eating and drinking, hydrating, making sure I'm well. Tuesday I'll do a track session, so this is after work, so it's usually around 7 p.m. So I'll just make sure I've like eaten and drunk well throughout work, and yeah, it's quite a tough session. These track sessions are quite full on, and they're a great way of like usually speed work, to be honest. It's usually good about getting strength into your muscles, but pushing your body to be able to endure speed for maybe a longer period of time, and it's about building up that. Wednesday I tend to do sort of an easy day, easy run. I'll probably do an hour's running, but it's fairly easy. So an easy run, imagine this, you can talk, you can say maybe 4 or 5 sentences, you can maybe breathe through your nose as well when you're running. So they're not meant to be a tough session. Thursday, this is hills, so again, a hard session. And that's very much about the strength work, being able to run up and down hills, and there's a real technique to going uphill and there's a real technique to going downhill, and you don't want to be like ill-prepared, especially for trail racing, because if you get to like these mountains, and I mean mountains, not a hill, like these are big elevations. For example, the race I'm doing is about 1,500 meters of elevation, and it's only a 25-kilometer course, so it's pretty steep. and you want to make sure you're prepared, you know how you're going to race it, how you're going to run it, but also that you've got the right strength in like your knees, in your legs, and you've got the stability in your core. So they're a great session, but they're hard. Friday, again, no running, just strength and conditioning. So that's where I'll focus on things like my legs, use maybe a yoga recovery session. So it's good for like strengthening them, but I'm not going to be pushing myself at this point because I'll have just done the day before a super hard session in the hills. And then Saturday, another nice easy run. So, you know, I can make it a bit longer. I can do maybe 45 minutes to an hour. But it's easy, so again it's at conversational pace, and each week I'm kind of making it incrementally longer, the runs, and getting more time on my feet, etc. And so at the moment I'm kind of running between off-road and track. Some of it's road as well, like on my easy days, but some day I try and do a lot of off-roading and hills and just gravels or kind of grass, that sort of thing, to change it up, kind of get a new sensation on the feet, and, you know, make sure that all the ligaments in there are getting like tested, and, you know, they're not going to be, oh my god, what's happening on the day, I thought we were running on the road. Same with your ankles, you want to make sure that they're like strengthened basically. And the way I try and think about it, and what my mentor said, is give yourself sort of 80-20. 80% is going to be not easy, you're not going to be like, oh, breeze, whatever, but as in it is easier, and you have 20% hard. So I save myself for a Tuesday and a Thursday session where I will push myself to the limits and really try and get good strength, good endurance, and I can then sort of rest the other days, or I have my running, I can use those as easier sessions, but days I can get time on the feet, but I'm not going to be, you know, pushing myself in terms of tempo or like lactate threshold. So yeah, I hope that's given you some good ideas, some good tips, and you feel a little bit better prepared. So far, I've just done 1 week of it, but it's been great. I've absolutely loved it. I've got to tell you, my favourite thing is my long runs, and I'm able to sort of relax, enjoy the scenery, like listen to the birds, listen to the sound of the gravel under my feet, kind of feel the wind in my hair, and sort of smell the fresh air as well. And you know, it's about discovering a new place. I like to use my Sunday long runs at somewhere where, you know, I'm like, okay, well, where am I going this weekend? You know, and I'll get the train out somewhere and just explore a new area. And usually go to the pub afterwards. It's always good, can't lose. Yeah, it's for me the best day to run, and I always look forward to it. Even if I've had a long, stressful week at work, it's great because I can just look forward to that Sunday where I feel super fresh, and it kind of recalibrates me. But yeah, one thing I've learned this week as well is to trust the process. And you know, it worked for me last time. I thought I did pretty well for my other races and what I wanted to achieve. And so, you know, getting started back up again is like, okay, trust the process, let's just go for it. And if we need to modify this, then we can change it up and shape it into a new form. Hope you guys are having a great week as well. I'll keep you updated as always on Instagram, which is mary.marshall89. And I'll see you soon. Have a fab week. Over and out.